Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge Short Flights. I'm your host, Lance, here with another solo episode of Reign of the Seven Spellblades. Just like every episode, I am also reading the manga as I'm watching the series so that I can compare and contrast everything that's going on in the anime so that you guys, as viewers, can, learn some more things. And episode seven, or sorry, six, uh, lots of stuff happened. Holy crap. Excellent. I loved so much more of this episode. Like I was saying in my last episode, I was so excited for this because I accidentally read ahead, and hopefully that enticed some of you guys to, watch it. So this episode starts off with like a boost in animation. I was super excited about that one too because this fight with Nano, Oliver, and the other activist Milligan, the one with the snake eyes, was a little bit better in animation. It's totally awesome. Up to our standards of what a good anime kind of looks like. So it was a lot of fun to see. Milligan, I felt in the manga she was a little bit more menacing because I felt like her powers. I swear she had like Medusa powers, like she was going to turn Nano to stone, and that's kind of like the power of that snake eye. But watching this in the anime, I didn't really get that that feel. So I think that it's just one part that was kind of taken away. But there was lots of cool stuff going on there. They were working together. Some planted spells that Oliver planted so that Nanano can jump up really high, distract Milligan so that they can just blast a bunch of spells at her and stuff. So that was cool. Um, Nothing too much more crazy out of that until you find out that Nano has the seventh Spellblade. So big news there, and she's completely oblivious to this, which is kind of interesting. She's just a natural swords play kind of warrior, and using a sword is just second nature to Nano. And we got a glimpse of it when she was kind of deflecting one of Milligan's attacks. She still got cut in the cheek and whatnot, but that's whatever. And to deflect the left-handed eye, which was going to attack, she needed to move faster than the speed of light, which was crazy concept. But this is anime, so we can do anything we want. And she pulls it out, and we find out that she's got the seven spellblood. That was awesome. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that, but we did get to see more of Oliver, who we get to find out that he's got the fourth spellblade, which is kind of why he's our main character and he's a badass for some reason. He's a little bit more educated on stuff. He's a little bit more stronger than the rest, and that's because he's got this confidence of the Spellblade. The fourth one, I wrote down. Okay, I don't remember where I wrote it down, but he essentially gets to see different different out. He gets to see what's going to happen in different variations of movements or something. Like he can see 1,000 different outcomes, and that was also very interesting because he was going up against a teacher who's far superior than all of his skills are, whether it was the magic or swords play or whatever. But because he could pick and choose which outcome he wants, that's why he is on top. And we find out that that dude that he was fighting against was Darius Grenville, and he was one of the members that ended up killing his mom 7 years ago. So he's had a grudge on him ever since, and he's kind of been planning this whole, attack kind of from the beginning. And it just so happened that Darius was, an asshole to begin with because he has this goal of turning the human population into a bunch of smart people. He said there's only 1% of geniuses and 99% stupidity. And if he can manipulate and experiment on troll brains and get them more intelligent, then he can use that same, you know, route onto humans and make them more intelligent. Not exactly sure how that was going to work. All he got to see was a troll that can't talk, learn to talk. Yeah, of course, there's going to be some intelligence there, but humans can already do that. So you have to multiply that concept, several fold if you want to increase intelligence with that. But it's a start, I guess. Um, but I guess I gotta go back and talk about one big thing that the manga kind of brought up that the anime kind of like fast forwarded through, so the average watcher might not have caught it. Back when Milligan was defeated and Katie was unconscious and she finally woke back up and she was given that little speech about how she can continue being kinder, and there's too many people in this school that um suck, and she wants to be a better part of that. And which was great, but the manga was trying to get us readers to feel like, oh crap, Katie's gone through all this, all this shitty stuff where the civil rights girl that she was looking up to and working with, betrayed her, basically was going to kill her and dissect her, look at her brain, find out how she's working, whatever. So she was betrayed, and Oliver was thought that this was going to be like the end of Katie's kindness, and she was going to hate the world or hate herself or just give up. And that's not what happened. So Katie took the next step and she wants to do even better. So when Oliver said, I protected something too, that's what he meant. He protected Katie from falling into like darkness. So I think that was a little bit of a look over, but now you guys know. And this episode ends with Oliver basically becoming, or not becoming, he already is, but we get to find out that he was like this leader of this kind of cult. I don't think we got the name of the cult. We found out he got a brother, he has a sister. The brother's name was Gwen, Gwyn, Gwen, I think they said. And the whole purpose of this little cult thing, this group, was basically to get revenge on a group of people killing their mom. And he gave a list of like five other names, and the biggest name above them all was the headmistress of. Oh, I didn't write down her name. Anyway, the headmistress of Kimberly, the school. So the one who's running the school is the number one person that Oliver wants to kill. So 6 episodes in, now we finally have like a solid purpose of this show. We got two of the seven Spellblades exposed. Oliver can only use the Spellblade one more time, it sounds like. So we'll see how that comes into play. Maybe it's gonna, be his last resort in the final episode to kill the mistress or something. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. This episode is brought to you by the Anime Show, so please find them on Facebook and Instagram. Their link will be in my description. Also, in my description is the website that I'm reading the manga off of. So if you want to read with me, it's down there. And please leave, all the comment stuff. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, what you guys, want more of, less of, whatever. And I will see you guys next time.